Picture this. Your family has spent lakhs on premium furnitures, imported tiles and designer lighting, and yet somehow something feels off. You walk into this beautiful Indian home. The space doesn't feel as luxurious as it should. The rooms appear smaller than they actually are. Natural light seems restricted, and the overall ambience lacks that wow factor you see in most of the magazines. Now, imagine walking into another home. Same budget, same square footage, but this one takes your breath away. Every room feels spacious, bright, and effortlessly elegant. What's the difference? It's not the money spent or size of the space. It's about avoiding 5 critical mistakes that I see in almost every Indian home I visit. Hi, I'm Salman. Welcome back to Salman Serves. Today, I'm going to share the 5 most common mistakes that are secretly sabotaging your home's potential. And more importantly, how do we fix them without breaking the budget? Let's begin with the kitchen, the heart of every Indian home. The most significant mistake I observe is treating your countertops as permanent storage solutions for multiple appliances and cooking essentials. In Indian kitchens, we often see pressure cookers, multiple storage containers, electric appliances, spice jars, and even decorative items all competing for your counter space. While these items are essential to our cooking traditions, their placement significantly impacts both functionality and visual appeal. And this arrangement creates 2 primary problems. First, it restricts your workspace during meal preparation, especially during festival cooking when counter space is crucial. Second, it disrupts the entire kitchen's visual flow, making even well-designed modular kitchens appear chaotic. And now, the solution is to implement the clear counter principle. Reserve counter space for only daily use items like your electric kettle and perhaps one frequently used appliance. And you can utilize your deep drawer organizers for spices and cooking tools, and you can also consider installing pull-out shelves in lower cabinets for heavy items like pressure cookers. You can even consider rolling shutter storage for small appliances, as it is very easy to open and conceal whenever you need it. This approach maintains functionality while creating a cleaner, more professional aesthetic that makes your kitchen appear larger and more organized. Let's move on to the living areas. I consistently observe what I call as perimeter furniture placement, which means positioning all seating against the room's walls. This arrangement, while maximize your floor space, actually reduces the room's social functionality and your visual appeal. But this layout creates several challenges too. Conversation becomes difficult due to excessive distance between seating, the room appears disconnected, and the central area often feels empty despite being furnished. This approach in modern homes makes rooms feel awkward and unwelcoming. Professional interior design emphasizes on creating conversation zones where people can interact comfortably. The ideal coffee table should measure approximately 2/3 the length of your primary sofa, which is positioned 18 inches away to allow easy access while maintaining the conversation flow. Now here's the solution. Create an intimate seating arrangement by pulling your sofa away from your walls. This will immediately make the space feel more intentional and inviting. Also ensure your coffee table is appropriately sized and positioned to facilitate easy conversation. Most importantly, you have to prioritize comfort alongside aesthetics. Your living room should invite relaxation and meaningful family time and not just serve as a showpiece. Next up, in your master bedroom, the most common mistake is selecting furniture. Many homeowners automatically choose king-size beds or large wardrobes without even considering their room proportions. This approach often results in bedrooms where movement is restricted, natural light is blocked, and the space feels cramped rather than feeling spacious. A particular concern in Indian homes is placing large furniture pieces in front of the windows, which significantly reduces your natural light and ventilation, crucial elements in our climate. Typical bedroom design requires maintaining at least 2 feet 6 inches of clearance around your bed for a comfortable movement, and when furniture blocks the natural light sources, the room tends to appear smaller and less inviting regardless of its actual dimensions. And the solution: before purchasing your bedroom furniture, measure the space carefully and plan your layout. Consider a queen size bed if your room is compact, and the space saved can be used for a better circulation and additional storage. And always prioritize natural light by keeping your windows unobstructed, where a well-proportioned room with appropriate furniture will feel more spacious and luxurious than an overcrowded space with oversized pieces. Your bathrooms. Bathroom designs in most of the Indian homes often overlooks the very critical importance of separating the dry and wet areas. This oversight leads to functionality functionality issues, maintenance challenges, and potential safety concerns. When bathrooms lack proper zoning, essential items like towels, toiletries, and electrical fixtures are constantly exposed to moisture. This will actually create maintenance issues and reduce your bathroom's overall functionality. Additionally, safety becomes a concern, particularly for your elder family members when your floor surfaces becomes uniformly wet. Indian bathrooms also frequently lack adequate ventilation, leading to humidity problems, mold growth, and prolonged drying times. These issues affect both the bathroom's longevity and the home's overall air quality. Here's the solution. Implement clear wet and dry zones using glass partitions or shower enclosures. Position your towel bars and storage solutions in the dry zone approximately 70 centimeters from the floor for optimal accessibility. Install proper ventilation systems to manage humidity and choose anti-slip flooring materials for the wet zone. This approach ensures both safety and functionality while maintaining aesthetic appeal. Finally, let's address the most impactful yet overlooked mistake in most of the Indian homes: using inadequate window treatments that fail to maximize your window's potential. The biggest error I see is relying on basic curtain rods when a pelmet system would provide superior results. Most Indian homes use simple curtain rods that create multiple problems. They leave gaps at the top, allowing light to seep through. They expose all the curtain hardware, creating a cluttered appearance, and they fail to provide proper insulation. We often need multiple tracks for layering, shears during the day, blackout curtains for privacy. Basic rods simply can't handle this complexity elegantly. Here's the solution. Install a pelmet system instead of a basic curtain rods. A pelmet is a wooden frame that conceals all your curtain tracks while providing superior functionality. For Indian homes, here are the professional specifications. For single track curtains, use a pelmet with minimum 4-inch depth from the wall. For double track system, increase it to 6-inch depth to accommodate both sheer and blackout curtains comfortably. And for thicker fabrics or profile lightings, go up to 8-inch depth for optimal performance. Here's an unique Indian advantage. Pelmets are perfect for concealing your AC pipes while maintaining a sleek appearance. When positioning an AC unit above your pelmet, maintain at least 4 inches clearance above the AC unit and 2 inches below for a proper airflow. This ensures efficient operation while hiding unsightly pipes. Most importantly, always opt for floor length curtains. They create an illusion of height, making your ceilings appear taller and rooms more spacious. Floor length curtains also provide superior light control and insulation compared to short curtains. Before we end, let's summarize this. Number 1, maintain clear kitchen countertops. Number 2, create conversation-friendly living rooms by pulling away your furniture from the walls. Number 3, choose bedroom furniture according to your bedroom dimensions. 4th, implement proper dry and wet zones in your bathrooms. And 5th, use pelmet instead of curtain rods. Remember, creating a beautiful Indian home isn't about following trends or spending the most money. It's about understanding this fundamental principle and applying them thoughtfully to your unique space. These evidence-based solutions will definitely help you create a home that's not just beautiful but truly functional for any Indian family life. If this video has helped you identify mistakes in your own home, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to Salman Serves for practical interior design solution, and let me know in the comments which mistake was most relatable.